Welcome to Tea with Tim, a leadership and career-minded blog. All transparency, this is my first time video blogging. So if you guys could please provide comments and topics you'd like me to cover below, because I really want to make this content perfect for you. Now with that said, let's talk about the platform for a second. Why Tea with Tim? Well, it's because I found that many different times inspirational, constructive, and powerful conversations can happen over a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Well, for today though, I'm going to be drinking my favorite summertime tea. It's a green tea lemonade, unsweetened, with a little bit of acai in it. And this gives me enough energy to start my day with a smile. Now to the topic, thinking micro instead of macro. To define those first, what I mean by macro is I think large Fortune 500 organization, overall goals, plans, future, right? When I think micro, I think the employee, right? And a lot of companies definitely want to, you don't want to ignore the culture, the plan that the company has set, but you do it through your employees. So most of your focus, impact should be thinking micro, is how do I inspire my team? Now you may lead 5 people, you may lead 500 people, and you should start this way every single day. Not how I inspire 500, but how do I inspire one person 500 times? And yes, this can seem like a lot of work, and the truth is it is, but the effort you put in will be returned to you exponentially. You'll take your company, your business unit, your life, your health, your finances to a much larger place that you've never expected you could go. And when you're done, you'll look back and you'll say, well, that really wasn't that hard. Why didn't I do that sooner? I'll give you an example in your personal life. Say you want to lose 25 pounds, and you say, I want to lose 25 pounds in 3 months, right? And instead of saying 25 pounds in 3 months, you say, hey, I want to lose a pound a week, right? And instead of cutting myself down from 2,000 calories that I'm currently eating, I'm gonna cut myself down to 50 calories a day so I stay comfortable and it doesn't become this a horrible effort for myself, right? What you'll find out is that you're gonna be a lot more successful doing the moderate changes every single day. I'm gonna take a little bit tomorrow, and it's a little bit more than you ever will if you try to take all of that together. I mean, we've all heard the saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Well, this is the same. How do you impact 500 employees, one employee at a time? And so you have to absolutely make this effort of spending time with each one of your employees, peers, managers, in order to impact them for the greater good. Now, what this is going to do is it's also going to have your employees, peers, bosses, friends, family, also thinking micro instead of macro. And what I mean by that is, instead of thinking, hey, I work for Walmart, Target, Starbucks, whatever it may be, right? I work for Tim, right? And what that happens is it's instead of working for this large company where I get a paycheck, I've made a relationship with my boss. I've made a relationship with my peer. I've made a relationship with my family. And it says, I don't want to let those individuals down, right? And so they start working for you instead of working for the company, right? And since you start creating this atmosphere of family and belonging and togetherness where nobody wants to let each other down, everybody's working collectively together. And every day you add one more person to that family and one more person to that collective. And I'll tell you right now, more hands make less work. So by doing this, you're gonna get to that goal a lot faster. You're going to exceed your goals more than you ever could have expected. And you're gonna look back afterwards and you said, that really wasn't that difficult. Because you're exerting the same effort over 500, you're just focusing on one at a time. And that starts to roll, and starts to get faster, and you yourself will become successful. That's my topic for today. I really appreciate everyone watching the blog and commenting below. I hope you can join me next time for Tea with Tim.